Don't you hate it when an unwanted guest shows up to the party? Featured by The Bottom Line, this scary video has been trending in the Hindi-speaking YouTube community. Originally published by Mysteria Danaya, the video shows a gathering of people inside a home. Everyone is sitting around the room enjoying each other's company, but as the camera pans around, an uninvited guest appears, and he's too creepy for words. Watch closely. What is this mysterious figure lurking in the window? With its gaunt, elongated features and bulging eyes, it looks like a cross between a terrifying ghoul and an extraterrestrial. What is this ghoulish guest? I'm not sure. But either way, don't let him in. I know I've analyzed plenty of haunted houses, but there is nothing paranormal about this house, and yet it is 10 times more terrifying. Published by CBS Los Angeles in November of 2021, this newly released body cam footage shows a nightmare walkthrough of the Turpin house in Paris, California. Let me give you a short recap of the Turpin case from 2018. Having spent her life locked inside by her parents, then 17-year-old Jordan Turpin snuck out of her home in the middle of the night and called the police. As shown on the police officer's body cam footage, she is seen explaining to police that 2 of her sisters are chained to their beds.
Because my 2 little sisters, they're chained up right now. And they...
Do you have pictures of that?
Yes, I can show you.
Jordan goes on to show the deputies pictures of her sisters. In these images, you could see them chained up and appearing frail.
After leading them to her house, where Jordan said she and her 12 brothers and sisters, aged 2 to 29, were being held captive, her parents were detained. The police found the home covered in trash, rotting food, garbage, and hazardous materials. They found chains in the closet.
Okay. All right, let's just go ahead and detain the parents.
This video shows the moment when they found the chains inside the closet of the kid's bedroom. At one point, they even find one of the Turpin boys in chains in bed.
They also found at least 1 captive shackled to the bed, while others were in rough shape. The Turpin parents pleaded guilty on 14 counts and were sentenced to life behind bars, all thanks to the courage that Jordan found within herself to escape. This terrifying video shows an alleged stalker following this child, but don't worry, she is smarter than he is. Published by RT in January of 2020, the security footage was captured near Moscow in a city called Stupino. A child is seen walking home from school while a suspicious man trails behind her. You can see the girl struggle to unlock the door of her building, while the man slows, holding back for a bit until she heads inside. Then he hurries towards the door to grab it before it closes. Once inside, the girl notices she's being followed. She walks up the steps and then hesitates as she enters the hallway toward the elevators. She turns around instead toward the mailboxes, forcing the man to pretend like he's catching the elevator. While he's play acting and pretending to give her no notice, the girl hurries back outside. The man soon gives up on the elevator and follows. The girl is out of sight by the time the suspect arrives outside and happens to meet her dad, who thankfully was nearby. She can be seen walking beside him while the suspect exits and hurries down the stairs. When the father and daughter re-enter the building, it appears that she's explaining to him what just happened. According to Russia Today, the parents of the girl went to the police and the suspect was detained. However, it appears the suspect was never charged. While that is frightening to hear, it is still a relief that this child got away safely. She made the right decision that day, and that is to trust your gut. Taunt a stingray and you'll get stung. Published by Mel Free in June of 2014, this scary video shows a man wading in water up to his waist on the Gold Coast of Australia as a large stingray circles him. When the stingray approaches, The man pounces, trying to catch him, but the ray swims away again. The man is laughing at his antics when a woman off screen warns that the ray is circling back. It comes up alongside him for the sting, nearly getting him. The man dives out of the way just in time. Well, this looks like a close call. Is it truly what it seems? At least one YouTuber, Animal Wire, outlines why he thinks this is a kite's shadow rather than actual wildlife in the water. Amongst his observations are the stingray's aggressive behavior, which is uncommon for the species, the lack of wake from the animal on the water's surface, as well as the lack of flapping wings that the stingray uses to propel forward. So, do you agree with Animal Wire? Is it a kite? Or is this truly rare footage of a stingray sting? This one's definitely got me on the fence. Is this ghost strolling in through the wrong pearly gates? Posted to the r/ghosts subreddit. Who nobody explains that this security footage is from his work at a small pet supply store in Santiago, Chile. The footage shows a very heavy gate suddenly sliding open on its own with complete ease. No one is around. The Redditor offers more information, writing, "The administration didn't believe us when we told them until they checked the security cameras. The fence is heavy, it's not electric, and as you can see in the trees, there is no wind." While Redditor Drivability 2020 thinks the culprit is a cockroach on performance enhancers, others think it could be someone with an invisibility cloak. User Eric Son of Bruce suggests a more logical theory. If the gate is located over a subway line, perhaps the train's vibrations triggered its movement, whether the culprit is natural or supernatural. It looks like they're gonna need a stronger gate. Strange things are happening inside this abandoned mansion. Published by Scared to Death Zero in December of 2021, this crew is exploring an abandoned hall when they realize they are not alone. They appear to be in a living room area. There are chairs and tables scattered about, a ceiling fan sitting atop one of the tables. As they're looking around, something heavy and metal comes falling to the ground in another room.
What was that?
This causes the crew to panic a little, backing out from the room. While the cameraman stays behind, one of the crew heads into the room to have a look. What did he find? As the video ends right there, I guess we won't know for now, but my guess is it wasn't anything good.
What was that?
A live investigation at Serpentine Cemetery captured something on camera that I cannot explain. Published by Ethereal Sisters Paranormal in January of 2022, these investigators encountered just what they were looking for. After speaking with the spirits through a spirit box, the women head toward the exit. That's when this blue-white figure appears to walk right through them. Is this one of the spirits the investigators were communicating with? If so, what is it trying to tell them? I definitely think this place is haunted. A streak of light strikes in the sky. Now is the time for panic. Published by the Tribune in December of 2021, a series of lights that appeared over a city in India almost broke the internet. The lights were spotted in the sky at around 7 p.m. and remained there for 5 minutes, after which they vanished. The line of lights was witnessed by many in the comments from all over the country. Others from America are saying they saw something similar on a different date. Some of the witnesses say it looked like a train in the sky. Others say it is obviously extraterrestrial. Does this have something to do with SpaceX? Is it just a mysterious satellite? What do you think? I think this won't be the last time we see these lights, and maybe next time we'll get more answers. Dennis takes viewers inside this creepy abandoned estate, and things get turned upside down. Published by Dark Ghost Paranormal in October of 2021, the estate is different than a lot of places the channel has explored. It is enormous and is said to be haunted by the ghost of Sophia, who walks the estate after midnight. As Dennis is searching for something signs of her presence, his EMF meter goes off, and an illuminated semi-transparent figure flies through the air in the next room. Later, as he's carefully making his way down the broken steps of the estate, and wandering around in the darkness, he either drops his camera out of fear or something knocks it out of his hand. He sits there in fear, unsure of what presence is near him. Is it Sophia? Of course. And she'd like to kindly ask you to leave. Thank you so much for getting me to 5,000 subscribers on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you.